You're a public company and looking for a way to tell your story to millions of online investors.
Welcome to AGORACOM, North America's largest online investor relations firm. We deliver investor relations to the web's biggest sites and search engines to help you find new investors. In addition to those websites, over 1 million investors read over 95 million pages of news and information on AGORACOM this year. AGORACOM, where smart public companies and investors click.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, November the 26th, and you're watching AGORACOM Small Cap News TV. I'm your host, Paul Kondakos. AGORACOM TV is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing you the best press releases at the open, along with the Halts, so that you can hopefully profit from them and potentially find your next great small cap investment. I've got 5 great press releases for you this morning, both sides of the borders, and I've got 2 halts to report on in the second segment of our program. So without any further ado, let's get down to business. We've got a lot of great news to get through. Our lead story this morning comes out of the OTC BB from a company called China Organic Agriculture. They trade under the symbol CNOA. They've got some great numbers. They've got projected guidance. This is projected guidance for Q4 and fiscal year 08. Some numbers here now. Q4 08 revenue of $54 million versus $15.7 million for the previous quarter in 07, or an approximate 240% increase quarter-over-quarter revenue increase. Fiscal year 08 revenue, they're anticipating $113 million, or an approximate 150% year-over-year revenue increase. Q4 08 net income, a whopping $11 million versus $4 million for the same quarter last year, and that's an that's an increase of approximately 180% quarter-over-quarter. And finally, I've got fiscal year 08 net income of $20 million. That's versus $13.5 million for the previous year, fiscal year 07, approximately 40% increase year-over-year. A little bit about the company. China Organic Agriculture is a high-growth international food products company capitalizing on China's burgeoning domestic demand for premium products due to an expanding class of consumers with the ability to acquire premium food products. Now, this press release falls right in line with what I heard last week. I was at the Roth conference in Las Vegas and got to listen to none other than Jim Rogers. He was the keynote speaker. 2 things he was extremely bullish on: China and agriculture in China. So this is one you'll probably want to take a look at. Now, China Organic is last at 32 cents, high of 4.37, low of 16 cents, market cap of approximately $16.5 million. Moving on, Gravity West Mining trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol GRW. Disclaimer time, they are an AGORACOM client. However, as always, the news is worthy of your attention. They've announced today that they've received assay results from their Saint-Urbain titanium project. Now, I've got some numbers for you. Assays from the grab samples gave 34% titanium oxide and 48% iron oxide to give it a combined average of 82% iron and titanium oxide, so very significant concentrations. Now, targets A1 to A4 had an average assay of 38% titanium oxide and 49% iron oxide, totaling 88% titanium and iron oxides. And finally, target F average assays of 40% titanium oxide and 53% iron oxides, totaling a whopping 93.5% iron and titanium oxides. So great numbers coming out of Gravity West this morning. A little bit about the company. They're a Vancouver-based, publicly traded Canadian company focused on creating shareholders' value through acquisition and development of advanced stage exploration and mining projects with potential cash flow in the near future, as well as taking an early stage positions in uranium and other metals. The company is last at 3 cents. Don't have the 52-week high or low here. And we've got a market cap of approximately $2.5 million. Moving on, I've got Cornerstone Capital Resources. They trade on the venture under the symbol CGP. Also on the pink sheets under the symbol CTNXF. And finally, for our European friends on the Frankfurt under the symbol GWN. The company has announced today that they've intersected substantial thickness of copper sulfide mineralization within hole number 15 on the Little Deer property. The intercept grades 2.7% copper over a core length of 47 meters, and that includes an intercept of 16.6 meters of 4.7% copper, so significant grades there. A little bit about the company. Cornerstone has a diversified portfolio of gold, silver, copper, nickel, VMS, which is volcanic massive sulfides, and uranium properties in Canada and Ecuador. Companies last at 3.5 cents. High of 71, low of 3 cents, market cap of approximately $2 million. Moving on to Star Navigations Group. They trade on the venture under the symbol SNA. Once again, disclaimer time, they are an AGORACOM client. However, I've been following this story closely, and this is one that you'll want to pay attention to. The company announced today an important memorandum of understanding, which is being signed in Beijing at the offices of Aviation Data Communication Corporation. The MOU is an important step so that it will help facilitate a formal agreement for retrofit of installations of STAR's TerraStar system on the current aircraft fleets in China. I've got a quote from Mr. Viraf Kapadia, who's the Star of CEO, who states, "This is yet another example of the ongoing effort in China started by Star Navigation this year. The objective is to be in all emerging markets to promote and provide STAR's TerraStar real-time monitoring system." Now, a little bit about the company. Star Navigation System Group owns the exclusive worldwide license to its proprietary patented in-flight safety monitoring system, which is the first system in the world to feature in-flight data analysis, monitoring, and diagnostics with a real-time connection between aircraft and ground. Companies last at 12 cents, 52-week high of 26, low of 3 cents, market cap of approximately $9 million. Finally, I've got Planetree Systems for you. They trade on the OTCBB under the symbol PTEEF. We've got some financial results, second quarter results to be exact. Consolidated revenue for all three product divisions of the company for the second quarter of 2009 was $5 million, and the net income attributed to common shares for this period was $1.3 million, or 10 cents per share. So great numbers coming out of the company. A little bit about Plaintree. They specialize in developing optical wireless communications equipment for local area, wide area, voice, internet, and securities network. The companies last at 30 cents, 52-week high of 50 cents, 52-week low of 6 cents, and a market cap of approximately $9 million. Now, moving on to the halts this morning, I've got two to report on. HFG Holdings, they trade on the venture under the symbol HFG.P, and they've been halted pending news. And I've got Angus Ventures Corp on the venture under the symbol AGN.H. They've also been halted pending news. And for anyone that's also interested in stock halts, go to our friends at stockhalt.com. They provide you with instant notification as soon as the company is halted, and as soon as it resumes trading. It's your best shot at making money and capitalizing on stock halts. That's a wrap for this morning's show. I'm your host, Paul Kadakos. Please make sure to tune in again tomorrow. We've got more great press releases and halts at the open for